Hey guys, it's Jake. Today we're going to talk about what I think is the most underrated city in the US. When it comes to traveling in the US, I have been to places like New York, Seattle, Chicago, and all of those places are great, but everybody already knows about them. So the place that I wanted to talk to you about is Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I think that it needs to get a lot more recognition as being a travel destination within the US. So let's take a look.
The name Milwaukee comes from an Algonquin word, Milwaukee, which means good, beautiful, and pleasant land. Milwaukee is situated along Lake Michigan and has three rivers: the Milwaukee River, the Kinnickinnick, and the Menominee rivers running through the city. Because Milwaukee is located near the Great Lakes, they often experience rapidly changing weather. We've now been in Milwaukee for 20 minutes and we have been rained out twice. So we got rained on again. With cold, windy, snowy winters and warm, humid summers. The warmest month of the year is July, while January is the coldest month. Milwaukee is home to almost 600,000 residents, which makes it close to the top 30 largest cities in the US, and is the main cultural and economic center of the metropolitan area. With a city this size, it is home to an NBA team, the Milwaukee Bucks, an MLB team, the Milwaukee Brewers, and a nearby NFL team, the Green Bay Packers. Milwaukee has a well-known beer culture which dates back to the 1840s when the Germans arrived and set up breweries. By 1843, there were 138 taverns in Milwaukee, and by 1856, more than 20 breweries. Today, that tradition carries on with several local craft breweries in the area. Most offer a tour with awesome beers and wonderful views. Although the city may be best known for beer, there's more to it than just bar food and cheese curd. The city is quickly building up a food scene that has everything from 5-star restaurants to grabbing a quick slice of pizza. I also had Mexican, ramen, pastries, seafood, and all were great. And if you're not a huge fan of beer, there are things like distilleries, cocktail bars, and wine bars throughout the city.
If you guys are liking what you're seeing, then I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button. It is a huge help for a small channel like me, and if you guys want to be around for when I post my newest video, do not forget to subscribe. Now back to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee is a popular venue for water sports because it's close to Lake Michigan. If you don't want to go out on the lake, you can easily kayak through the city. If you're gonna kayak in the city, I definitely recommend you head north on the river. We went south because there's a bar I wanted to check out, but it is pretty industrialized. So just trust me, there are better beers and views if you just go north. If you don't want to be in the water, you can easily check out the city by renting a bike and going to parks, the Black Cat Alley, the Bronze Fonds, or North Point Lighthouse. The North Point Lighthouse was built in 1888 and is now a museum. It marked the entrance to the Milwaukee River and was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1984. Milwaukee is often referred to as a city of festivals because of the numerous festivals throughout the summer. They have festivals for the LGBT and Polish communities, which are typically held in June. Summerfest spans 11 days at the end of June and beginning of July. There are French, Greek, Italian, and German festivals in July. The African, Arab, Irish, Mexican, and American Indian events wrap it up from August through September. Milwaukee is also home to Trainfest, the largest operating model railroad show in America, in November. During the summer months, there's a real emphasis on being outdoors, and the city provides a lot of options. Cathedral Park in downtown Milwaukee hosts Jazz in the Park on Thursday nights. Nearby Perry Marquette Park hosts River Rhythms on Wednesday nights. And if you aren't into festivals or listening to music, don't worry, because you have the option of relaxing by the beach at South Shore, McKinley Beach, or Bradford Beach. Milwaukee is also home to many museums like the Pabst Mansion, Milwaukee Public Museum, which has been Milwaukee's primary natural history and human history museum for 125 years, the Villa Terrace Decorative Arts Museum, the Harley-Davidson Museum, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame, and more. The historic Third Ward, which is about 3 blocks south of downtown, is home to the Milwaukee Public Market, which is a unique downtown food destination. It provides shopping and unique and quality food like salmon jerky and clothing from independent sellers. But the historic Third Ward has more to it than just that. There are art galleries, performing art venues, patio, rooftop, and waterfront dining, boutiques, and a riverwalk. If you are staying in the downtown area, you can easily walk to most of your destinations, whether on Brady Street, which is an eclectic, colorful street that's popular for diverse dining options and a vibrant bar scene, the historic Third Ward, or elsewhere, and enjoy the beautiful architecture, whether they are old sprawling houses in areas near Lake Park and the old North Point Water Tower, or old churches throughout the city. And for my final recommendations, I think you should check out Blue on the 23rd floor of the Pfister Hotel with sweeping views, unique cocktails, and live jazz music. When I went, it wasn't open, but I think that you should check it out. I thought Colectivo had the best coffee experience. I thought Eden's Pizza was really good for a cheap price. If you're gonna kayak, you should for sure go north on the river. I really liked Lakefront Brewery and they had an awesome view. I thought the rooftop at Benelux was really cool.
If you guys want to go to a place that you can walk or bike to the nearest park or beach to relax or to listen to live music, if you like local beer or local coffee and grabbing some cheese curds, if you want to go to a place that has a wide variety of restaurants, whether that be a 5-star restaurant grabbing a slice of pizza, there's also Mexican, ramen, seafood, and more, where you can watch pro teams, college teams, or a place that is called the City of Festivals, where you can kayak to your local bar to grab a beer, but there's also numerous museums. So if all that sounds great, then I highly recommend you check out Milwaukee, but just make sure that you do it in the warmer months. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you want to see what I did when I was in Milwaukee, I will put the link in the description. And if you guys want to be around for when I put out my next video, do not forget to subscribe.